Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing two of my favorite add-ons. I'm actually going to be doing a comparison between the two because they are very similar. One has been around for many years, and some of you might be familiar with it. The other is kind of the same concept but much newer, and it's actually a paid add-on, so I did end up having to pay for it. It was about $10, but I think it was well worth it, and I'll show it to you here shortly. First, I'm going to show you the old one, and the two add-ons that I'm referring to are fishing for Gmod. So the first one is basically just a weapon entity. Oops. So left click extends, right click retracts, and then if you push in, it opens the menu. You can buy different baits. It takes different levels to buy these different baits. But eventually you can buy all of the baits, and you can see that I cannot buy all of them. Each bait attracts different things. So like the skull here, you can catch head crabs and things like that. Let's see, the frying pan, you can catch an oven, which is actually worth quite a bit of money in the add-on. The watermelon, you can catch an angry baby, and it's basically a baby doll model, but it flies around going crazy, and if you get too close and you don't grab it in time, it will actually kill you from just the prop physics. So that's a basic overview of this one. I'm gonna just pick this because it is discounted, and I'm gonna drop it in. And there's also what really I like about this one is there's a seagull, and when the seagull comes, see, I caught a explosive barrel. Now if I click R and then R on the item itself, I can sell it. So that's kind of the whole concept, is you catch these. They're not fish, but they're items, but you catch them and then you sell them for money within the add-on itself. And your level goes up, and and you can actually upgrade your rod as well with that money. So I can make my my rod longer. I can add hook force. See, I haven't used this in a while, so I've got some money there. Anyway, let me see if... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Had a little bit of lag there. I'm gonna see if I can get the seagull to come so you can see that. Oh, yep, there's a seagull. So the seagull will try... Oh, it got it already. The seagull will try to take your bait. And if I let go of this right now, that seagull is going to fly to one of the edges of the map with my catch. I lose my catch. The best thing to do is kill the seagull, because if you kill the seagull, you can sell it for $1,000. So, in other games, I have actually built. Let me see if I still have it. I've built a wire mod turret, basically for the sole purpose of shooting down the freaking seagull. I think it's this one. So this turret, I don't know what it's set to target right now, but let's see. I'm gonna spawn an NPC real quick just to see. Alright, so it hit it. So it actually will target NPCs right now, and it's also specifically targets that stupid seagull so that I can shoot it down and sell it afterwards. I'll have to show you how to make this in another video. I got the idea from another guy's video as well, as far as this setup, and it's one of the easiest and best setups that I've tried to build a turret. So we're not talking about that today though, so we'll move on. So that's the basics of the old fishing mod. Now, the new fishing mod is, of course, the same concept with fishing, but it's more realistic as far as fishing goes. So, first thing I need to do is spawn an NPC for the fishing shop. So I can go in here and buy baits and sell my fish that I have. If I have any, I don't have any. Right now, this tells you what kinds of fish you can catch as well. So I'm going to buy some worms real quick. So I have worms as bait now, and also what's cool about this is it works seamlessly with the Dark RP mod. So if I change my class, Fisherman class is automatically in here. Bam, I'm Fisherman class, and I should have a fishing rod. There's my fishing rod. Alright, so this is not the same fishing rod as before. Completely different. So if I push Alt, let's see, I can right click and equip my bait. So now I've got some worms. Alright, but before I do that, there has to be a fish spot for me to to fish at. So this is cool. You can adjust the radius of the fish spot itself. You can adjust the length and width to kind of determine how large of an area you want to cover. And the radius can kind of more determine what density and depth you want the fish to go to. You can do a fish count, which of course would control the the amount of fish within the spot at any given time. You can raise it or lower it depending on the height of the map and the water which you're trying to put a fish spot in. Because the bait that I chose catches eels, I'm going to choose eels for right now. So I click Add Fish, and it pops the eel in my little menu here. So then, I should have it set just about right already. Let's go in the water and see. Alright, so you can see that there's eels everywhere. So I have it set pretty wide, so they should go. It's a good little spot full of eels. It could be a little bit shallower, but I don't really think that that's going to be a big deal right now. So, with my worm equipped, I can aim kind of towards the horizon, hold left click, and it'll start shaking. And then when I release, my line goes out. Now for some reason the arm models on my character aren't working too well. They kind of goes on and off. I don't really know what's causing it, but it's supposed to hold the rod more like a, almost like a sword. But sometimes the arms just dangle more at the side of the body, like they are right now. Which doesn't really bother me, but it's just something that I've noticed. So I'm catching the eel, and I've got him. If I I'm still reeling in, but now I'm trying to push E on him. Okay, there we go, I got him. Alright, so I can either sell this eel or... Oh, hang on. If you push R, it automatically cuts your line and retracts your bait. So now that I have the eel in the inventory, I could either go sell it, but because I have hunger mod running and I'm at 40% hunger, I'm going to click eat. So that boosts me back up to 90% hunger level and filled my health back up. So that's a viable way to actually get food in a Dark RP server, and it's pretty fun. So the only thing I would say I miss about the old one in comparison to this is I kind of miss the seagull, even though it's such a pain. It adds a a challenge that this mod doesn't have. But I do like the flexibility of this add-on and the different things that you can do. You can create all kinds of different fish spots, and you're still building money, which directly translates into your Dark RP wallet as well. So, so let me just show you real quick though. If I wanted to add other fish, I can add in whatever fish I want, and then spawn a fish spot, and boom, now we've got sunfish, I've got mahi-mahi, I got eels, and these all require different baits, so you'd have to buy the appropriate bait from the bait shop, but other than that, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna undo these. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go one more time with the old one, just because, oops, that's the wrong one. Alright, so And you can see this is basically just like a harpoon model with a hook, and I don't even know what that is as the bobber added on. It's a very basic model, but you can swing it around and you can almost cast it like a real fishing rod, which is kind of cool. I kind of missed that about this as well. That'd be kind of cool to have that integrated into the new fishing mod, but let's see. Let's see if I can catch a stove. Drop that in. Actually, here, let me show you what I mean about the casting. So if I kind of pull it back here, whoops, that was a bad example. I can kind of throw it way out there, and I caught something. I'm not sure what. No, I caught junk. So that's another thing that happens a lot in this modification, is you get a lot of junk, and you can still sell it, but it's only worth like $7, I think. So anyway, so that pretty much sums it up. I guess that is the end of my comparison between the two. They both have their pros and cons, and both are very, very fun. I keep both on my server because I don't have the heart to exclude one or the other. But that is it. So, thank you for watching.